Hello and welcome to another Tame or Talks Media video. This video is basically just going to be me talking like usual, but I'm going to be discussing the differences between a magazine front cover and a film poster, both of which I have to do for my ancillary tasks. Not that I can say that word, but anyway, let us proceed. So, as you all know, I have done research into both magazine front covers and research into film posters. So from this research I have, obviously as you can imagine because I'm a very good researcher, I have found the conventions of both of these. So I'm going to name the conventions that I found of each, and obviously from that you'll see the differences, but then obviously because that'll be a bit of a pointless video, I could have just written it, I'll then speak more about it. So the conventions that I found for a magazine front cover is that there will be both text and image on the front cover. Both of these will be used to grab audience's attention. There'll be one large photo which will generally be of the main actor, be it protagonist or antagonist of the film that is featured in the magazine. The magazine name will obviously always be on the top of the page, so because obviously people automatically look there. So look, if I show you this magazine, even though it's not a film magazine, but the name is at the top, and I don't think I have any other magazines. But yeah, just go with me on that one, the name's usually at the top. As well, the name of the film will usually be in a smaller font than the name of the magazine. Obviously that's because they want people to know their magazine more than they want to do their film, because they want to promote something so big and not even promote themselves, because that would not be very cost effective. Is that the right word? We're going to go with that. So yeah, they're the main conventions of a magazine front cover. So now, moving on over to a film poster. I do have a film poster around here somewhere. Wait momentarily. Okay, I did have a film poster somewhere, but I've stashed it so safe I don't know where it is. So we're just going to imagine, or we'll find one on the internet and just paste that in here. So yeah, the conventions of a film poster are, there's always a large image bang in the middle, and it's only one image because it's a poster, and you don't usually see posters that are collages, do you? Because that would be weird. Also the name of the actors, so like the main, so if you've got a photo of one actor, there will only be that actor's name, and if you've got a picture of all the actors, you'd have all of their names, and if you had a picture of two of the actors, you'd have two of their names. So you sort of get to put, you put a name to the face really, so that audiences can be like, oh yeah, I know that kid, I'll go see that, he's good, isn't he? Also at the bottom of a film poster they occasionally have the platforms that film will be available on, so they'll have like DVD, Blu-ray and all that sort of stuff along the bottom, so that people know that when this film does get released they'll know where they need to look for it to find it and watch it. They also have, I've called them credits, but they probably aren't called credits, but they have at the bottom, they have a big thick piece of writing. It's on the back of a DVD. Oh my god. I'm not Blue Peter, I don't have props to hand. Okay, I have a video because I'm so 2016. 2015. 2015. Yeah, and they basically have, they don't even have it. Oh, 1 second. So I now do have my props to hand, and the credits that they usually have are, if you look at the book, like if you go get yourself a DVD, they have this bit along the bottom that tells you the programme content and who made it. Okay, they don't have it on this one. Oh, they do at the bottom. It's usually on all DVDs. This bit, that's really blurry. We'll just pretend you saw that. I know it's very blurry. So yeah, they have them credits along the bottom so that not everyone reads them. I don't really know why they have them, but they have them. They always usually as well have a release date alongside the platforms that the film will be available on. Because obviously you can't be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go watch that on DVD when it comes out and never know when it's going to come out, because that would be pointless. So say you had a poster and it said it was going to be in the cinema, on DVD and on Blu-ray, and then next to that it would say, I don't know, the 12th of August 2015, so you'd know when it's being released. The last convention that I found was that they always have a very large, in very large font, they have the film name. So like The Secret Garden here, and we have The Secret Garden in very large font. That's what it's like. And we have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the largest font on the box. And we have The Princess and the Frog in the largest font on the box. Although these are not posters, but these DVD covers have practically the same thing as well. So they're the conventions. Now I've gone on about that for God knows how long, I'm going to get started on exploring them in more detail. So let's go. I have a really annoying piece of hair. So now that I've told you all the conventions and you can see them for yourselves down the side of this screen, you can sort of for yourself see the differences. So the differences and the actual similarities. So magazine front covers and posters both always have a large photo on. They both also have the film name on, although it might not be in the same size font, they always have the film name on it. There's some differences would be that posters have the credits bit that I was going on about, the release date and the platforms that the film will be available on, whereas a magazine only has the magazine name at the top and the name of the film in a smaller font, which, you know, isn't the same as a poster, is it? No. I think though, may I just point out that I think the main difference between a magazine front cover and a poster is one's a poster and one's a magazine front cover. Like, one belongs to a magazine and one belongs on your wall if you're a proper fangirl. But anyway, back to being all serious and media-like, because I am an A-level student. I think that there are differences between a poster and a magazine front cover, because there's got to be, because they're used for different things. Like a magazine front cover, yeah, it's to bring awareness to the film, but it's also to, because usually if you see a magazine front cover and say you were looking at Empire when they did all the Star Wars ones in the little scratchy thing that was really cool, when you looked inside, the articles they had were more about the actors themselves and how they enjoyed the film, not about what the film, not really what the film was about, because actors can't let out the spoilers. They just go, oh yes, I loved working on the film, it was so brilliant, darling. And that's basically what a magazine front cover's for. It's really just so you know the actors more than you know the so not that you know the actors more the film, but you get to know the actors on a personal level, or you feel you do because you've read about them. So you get to know them on like a personal level, and you'll feel more interested and more obliged to go see the film. You'll be like, oh, she seems like a nice person, that old Daisy Ridley, we'll go watch that Star Wars, you know, we'll get on that hype. Whereas with the poster, that is purely for advertisement, because you'll see a poster in the cinema, you'll see it on a billboard, you probably see it in a magazine that had a magazine front cover on it, you'll see it on Facebook, you'll see it on Twitter, you'll see it on the side of buses occasionally. You'll just see them everywhere really, and it's literally just basically going, look at me, I'm better than all these other films around me, come watch me instead, because you don't want to watch the other films because they'll be really bad. That's basically what a poster's for, because the better the poster, the more obliged you are to go, not obliged, the more you'll want to go and watch the film when it gets released, and that is why the release date is on it, so you can see the poster, be like, oh, that looks well cool, I want to go see that. Look down the bottom, oh wait, you know when to go see it. Excellent, isn't it? It's brilliant. So yeah, basically that's the end of this video. I hope it's all made sense and I didn't go on about random stuff like I usually do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time I shall see you lots later. Goodbye.